here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Ah, look at that baby, huh? Ah. You know, whenever I get a chance, I love getting out of the office for fun for me and going fishing these small little lakes that are scattered all over the country wherever I'm at. Little body of water like this, some cases they're pits, some cases they're ponds, little natural lakes like this, small rivers, bodies of water that bass don't get a lot of pressure in. And these bodies of water usually grow some really, really big fish. The key to catching these fish in these little lakes like this is understanding the forage. Most of these smaller bodies of water, they don't have shad in them or anything like this in the North Country. The main forage is bluegills and a crawfish. And when it gets warm like this in the summertime, these bass really, really zero in on those bluegills. Hot, muggy, calm days like this. I'm just looking behind me and I can see these bluegills dimpling under the surface. And all of a sudden you see them flush and then those bass are running right through them. And I'm giving them what they want to eat. A shallow running crankbait, but not any shallow running crankbait. This is a clack and crank. And just listen to this sucker. It's got a single knocker. And I've done really, really well in these conditions when you're fishing these shallow water bass like this. This bait runs down about 5 feet. Water's really stained here. You know, so it gets their attention. They're already kind of interested in feeding. You know, the fish are really high in the water column already. You know, they're high feeding on these gills, gobbling these little stunted bluegills, which is typical in a lot of these eutrophic lakes like this. You know, weed lines about 6, 7 feet deep, loaded with little stunted bluegills, and these kind of lakes grow some awful big bass. It's gonna take me a little while to feel this out. The water is right, the color is right. Got him. Oh, big fish. Big fish. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got going here. Nice bass. Just walking that sucker through the weeds. He's sitting in there scarfing himself up some bluegill. Come on, fatso. Come on, I can hear that rattle. He broke water there, and I can hear that clack and crank. It's throwing water all over the place. You know, when you understand how these bass in these small lakes like this relate to the forage, which is basically like I said before, is basically bluegill and a crawfish. When you get in the peak of the summer bite, my water temperatures now are, you know, you're in the high 70s on these little lakes like this. They actually really get serious about eating these bluegills. And the positioning of these bluegills is key. On these warm days like this, they come real high out of the weeds in the water column, and that's when cranking a bait like this clack and crank, and usually you're on stained water, these eutrophic lakes, so that thunk, 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 it really gets their attention. But these fish are not bottom feeding now. You know, they're feeding real high. They're up right under those bluegills. They're 2, 3, 4, 5 feet under the surface, around the edge of the weeds and slightly in them.